I'm the Hooded Lid and welcome to my channel. Today is going to be part 2 of the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. I love this color. Today I thought we would do a gold look. This is my second installment. Thinking of doing a blue look installment and an orange look installment, but now I'm thinking I want to do a gold installment as well. And I think I want to do gold this morning. So grab a cup of coffee. If you wanted to see really good information on this palette, go to see Alicia at Kinky Sweat or Michelle Wang at, well, I think at Michelle Wang or Mel Thompson. They did great comprehensive videos as showed swatches, talked about what the formulations are, what is new in here, and what the meaning is. I will just say this, something that Alicia said. Apparently when this was laid out, it was done in a way that people like me who look at something like this and say how pretty, but I don't know what to do with it, make it easier for us. And it's done in quads. So these two, nice quad, you could work them together. This and this, nice quad, you could work it together. This and this, nice quad. You could do diagonal, horizontal, and vertical in quads. That's a really good starting point. Today I'm probably not going to do that, but I think it's pretty brilliant if that is true. I mean, why wouldn't it be true? Of course it's true. I'm going to believe it. Pull up your chair. Let's get into it. You might be able to tell that I'm starting without makeup, but I did prime my eyelids. I didn't powder them, and I don't think I'm going to. I used the 5-in-1 product that's no longer being made by Bare Minerals. It's pretty brilliant. The first thing I want to do is set my hood back, and I'm going to go with this mustard shade, and I'm going to probably work in this one. I think this is called Rope. And should I pull you in? Let me start with this and then I'll pull you in. Now the product that I have used to prime my eyes does have a little bit of color to it, and it is a little bit warm, so it actually works really well with this, but I'm just going to haze that out. I can always go back in with a cream color from a different palette. I'm going to move you in just a little bit, and I'm wearing a gold cardigan today because I'm doing gold. Fall is in the air. It's not quite time for sweaters, but cardigans, that's good. I love it when people start using their fireplaces and you get that lovely, that burning wood scent in the air. It doesn't happen very often here. And now I'm going in with that Rope color on a smaller brush. I'm going to deepen up with this shade right here. These are very, very, very soft, and you should handle with care. So I'm just doing a little bit on the outer with this brown, and a little bit into my so-called crease. And I want to get that color a little closer to the lash line, so it's kind of acting as a liner. So I'm going to take a different brush and get it closer to the lash line. Just kind of buff it in. Now I'm going to pull this color out a little bit. The brushes that I'm using are not incredibly dense, which I would kind of rather build up. It takes a little more time, but these colors are pretty intense. Some of them are really intense. And I'd rather just take my time with it. I'm just a blending brush now and working on blending everything together, everything in. If you've never been here before, hi, I am Hooded. I am hooded and I am old and I am creepy. I have dark circles and puffiness, and I have sun damage, and I have on this side a fatty pad. So when the eye's closed, everything looks normal. When it's open, that fat pad protrudes. Now, for me, I could put on my makeup and kind of leave the house like this. In fact, I'm going to put on some foundation just to kind of even everything out so you can get a better idea of what is going on with the eye look. All right, that was the fastest foundation I've ever done in my life. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what the eye looks like when there's not so much redness going on in my skin. And yes, I think this is a nice everyday gold-ish look, mustardy kind of look that you can leave the house with without a problem. A little bit of lining with the Pat McGrath gel liner in Blitz Brown. I like to push this between my lashes. If you've watched me at all, you've seen me do this many times. That little touch goes a long way to making my eye look finished, and I do feel like this is finished. Let me do my brows, and then we'll come back and add on to this color. Alright, so here's look number one, basic for every day, gets you out of the house with a little bit of fun. And now let's kind of deepen this up a little bit and see what happens. I'm thinking we can go immediately for a foil, but that's a big step, and I wanted to try this duochrome right here. It was so beautiful in the store. This has a green reflex in it. It's so pretty. And I love these kinds of textures because they can be quite, I don't know, to me they're more subtle than a metallic. But you know what? Putting it on, this is kind of glamorous. Kind of stunning. I love this. Let me pull up for you. So let's say this is like level number 2. Let's go for level number 3, and I do want to bring one of these amazing blues into the picture. I'm going to go in with this blue, and I'm going to do a little bit of lining with this. Now when you're hooded, doing lining with powder is a dangerous game because everything transfers. So I'm going to make this as thin as I can. And going back with that duochrome and getting it a little bit on the lower inside. If you're not hooded, or if you're hooded on the center, doing a liner like this can be so pretty. I wouldn't pull it up, I wouldn't wing it, I wouldn't make it big. It's just a little peekaboo kind of a moment. For my eye shape, because I'm hooded on the outer, I feel that this just rounds my eyes, makes them look longer in the middle, shorter here, and my eyes actually are more almond shaped, and they actually do go up. So this isn't the most flattering for me personally, but it's an idea for a look that might work for you. So there you have it, Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. This is my gold ideas, and stay tuned. I'm going to be doing blue ideas, and I'm going to be doing orange ideas. I hope this was helpful for you to help navigate around this somewhat intimidating palette. There's a lot of colors going on here. There's a lot of dark colors going on here, and it can be hard to decide which way you want to go, what's going to work on you. Plain, I think, is always the key. And maybe I gave you some ideas of what you can do if your lids are, you know, less than perfect. I always think it's best to work with what we have, not with what we wish we had. So I'm going to continue to have some fun and show you some more ideas in the coming week. And that's going to be it for me today. This is my second installment on the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. And I hope you come back for the next 2 installments later on this week. In the meantime, I'm wishing you a great day.